sit back, turn off your cell phone, and enjoy today's Fathom event.
Hello, I'm Dr. Jill Biden. Welcome to this very special cinema presentation of the Tony Award-winning Broadway musical, Bandstand. Last year, I had the honor of introducing the show's talented cast to the world when they took to the stage at the 2017 Tony Awards, just moments after Andy Blankenbuehler won the Tony Award for Best Choreography for Bandstand. Seeing Bandstand on Broadway was especially meaningful for the thousands of military families and veterans who attended. Veterans and their loved ones recognized the familiar challenges of military service and were reminded that though the transition home can be difficult, they are not alone. Today, there are almost 22 million veterans across the country, some of whom are still struggling with the physical and emotional burdens of their combat experience. While many service members transition to civilian life without difficulty, some do not. Too many of those who have served struggle to find a new mission in life or have trouble securing health care or housing. We must continue to support the men and women who serve our country, and we cannot forget the people who love them, who are making sacrifices in their own ways. They fought for us when we needed them most. It's time to make sure we do the same for them. The Biden Foundation is working with Bandstand and other partners because this mission is so important. We need to tell the stories of our troops, veterans, and their families. I am proud of the cast of Bandstand for their commitment to getting it right, for depicting our veterans and their service accurately, for honoring the families who stand beside them, and for keeping alive the legacies of those who have been lost. I'm honored to introduce this important and moving Broadway musical that was filmed live with its original cast during its final weeks in New York. Bandstand has meant so much to our family and so many others, and to all the service members, veterans, and their families, on behalf of Joe, myself, and the company of Bandstand, we thank you all for you've done and continue to do for our country. Welcome to Bandstand, the Broadway musical. One more step.
This is it! Hey, Nowitzki. Nowitzki. Shit. No! There is a train. Hey! There is a train. It leaves the station at 5:15. Come on. And it's direct, that's right. From Union Terminal, right there in Public Square, 5:15. Right, where does it arrive? Hey, Morris! I need that cover! Here we go! I need you, brother. Grenade on my gun. soon enough to play your favorite song. So like you used to, come and sing along. And there are endless every days in store. Before you know it, it'll be just like it was. It'll be just like it was. It'll be just like it was before. Finally home and finally safe and finally through. Soon it will be just like it was before. It's like they caught the court. The books are full again with all the good time girls and servicemen. So grab your sweethearts and take the floor. Before you know it, it'll be just like it was before.
Good morning, Donnie Nowitzki. How long you been back, soldier?
A couple days. Place looks terrific, Al.
Still the best club in Cleveland. How about my house band, huh?
You need me up there on keys? My chops are better than ever.
A pal of mine is looking for an accordion player for a wedding. You still do that?
Gig's a gig.
I'll tell him. Yep. Something will turn up. The cream always rises to the top, kid.
All these swanky clubs. I own this scene. I played every at 17. The life we left has been here waiting.
Isn't that worth celebrating? Private first class, Donald Nowitzki. Donald Nowitzki, please.
Before you know it. Here.
Fill these out, please. Both sides on that one. Signature. There, there, and there. Back to me when you're done.
Yes, ma'am. It'll be just like it was before. What division? 37.
What was that, Solomon Islands?
Yeah, Bougainville.
Shit, that must have been holy hell.
Something like that.
When'd you get back?
A couple weeks ago.
Doing cash or college?
No, I need the cash.
Find something quick, pal. I've been to 3 funerals this month. Nobody's talking about it because those guys came back fine a while ago.
What happened?
They wanted a way to make it stop. Find something quick.
Corporal Biding, John Biding.
It'll be just like it was I'd like a good night's sleep.
Our roster is pretty full, and our patrons come to hear the standards, not original tunes.
Is that too much to ask?
My pal loved you at the wedding. I can toss a few more your way.
I need a shot of whiskey, all I got's an empty flask.
Before you know it, it'll be just like it was before.
Get out! I'll take the slow nights. But see, we just got a new headliner. Just 18 years old. Babyface. Gal's loving it. I'm sure I was playing circles around him when I was 18. Yeah? Well, you're not 18 now, are you? Oh, yeah, some of us had a little service to take care of. Maybe you saw something in the papers. Before you know it. We're all thankful for your service, and I got nothing for you here. I'm dying here. Whole town's giving me the same runaround. Okay, only thing I live for is to play. If I can't play, what's the use of me making it back home? That's a bit dramatic. You want to try out for the Community Theater Guild? They're down the line. That's me, to a T. He might as well have said, hey, Donnie, come and get your prize. I can write it in my sleep, but the trick is the delivery. And the difference that I have is I was there. I made it through. Now my #1 priority is to put a band together that did too. Every horn and clarinet will be a military vet and be playing with authority. Donnie Nowitzki, accordion genius, plays weddings at 7 years old. Then the piano, like fish take to water, by 9 it's fat's watered down cold. Tunes of my own start to work themselves out. I'm a 12-year-old Irving Berlin. All of that promise and none of the payoff. I'm still playing weddings I take on my day off from bombing around drinking gin. They say cream rises, but what if nobody tasted? If that cream rises and spoils, it's gonna be wasted. But Donnie Nowitzki could be Frank Sinatra if someone would give him a break. In fact, I'd be better, cause I play piano and he can't read music to fake. Donnie Nowitzki spent 4 years in battle. I carry the scars when I croon. Frankie Sinatra skipped out on the army, get half the time sings out of tune. He's so flat, my God. They say cream rises, but what if nobody knew it? If that cream rises and rots, then somebody blew it. Donnie Nowitzki is finally looking at one little crack in the door. Get it to open, and right there behind it is everything I'm working for. Picture Donnie Nowitzki, the Polish Italian, crooning his tunes, smoking his stogies, genuine vet of an army battalion, thin tailored suits if I cut out pierogies. Bobby socks are swoon at my charms, backed up by my brothers in arms. Donnie Nowitzki knows this is a lifeline. I want him to lend me a shot, and I'm gonna take it to game in my target and hit with all that I got. Donnie Nowitzki has strong ammunition, plenty of talent and burning ambition, whose songs are authentic as well. From living through 4 years of hell, Donnie needs something to block out the memories, break this insomnia spell. They say cream rises, what if nobody tasted it? If that cream rises and spoils, it's gotta be wasted. So make it all worth it and give it a meaning. Going from Cleveland to Hollywood screaming, Donnie Nowitzki, he's gonna win first prize. Donnie Nowitzki is ready to How's the house tonight?
Good. Lining up outside already.
And of course Skip's running late. If he wasn't such a good piano player, I swear I would find someone else.
Hiya! I'm looking for Jimmy Campbell.
We're not open yet.
Yeah, the back door is. Did you used to play with a cat who went by the name of Rubber?
The drummer.
That's the one.
Maybe a few gigs right out of high school.
Well, you went to the Air Corps.
Navy. What is this? My pianist will be here any minute.
I was Army. I was 37th Infantry. Rubber said you're good.
Listen, I don't mean to be rude. I'm trying to get ready for a show.
You can really swing, huh?
If you wait in line and pay like everyone else,
Tell
you'll
me.
find out.
You know Tell Me Tonight?
What are you smoking?
But do you not know Tell Me Tonight?
Do I not know?
My name's Donnie, and I'm thinking about starting a band. All thanks.
I'm getting a law degree. I don't have
Yeah, we'll make it work. Okay, so There is this contest on the radio.
The NBC thing.
Bingo. They just announced the statewide competition. It's going to be held here in Cleveland. We have the hometown advantage. What do you say?
I suppose you'd be the band leader.
Naturally. So that's a yes?
That's a Jesus Christ, you're relentless.
You're welcome.
Is Rubber on drums?
No, he didn't make it back.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so do you know any other guys who served, but young, good-looking, like us?
It's radio, what does it matter?
If we win, we get to be in the movies. Do you know any?
I know a guy, he kicks it on bass. His regular gig is at Oliver's Place. He's better than anyone when he's not high.
Jesus.
He's Army too.
I'll take my chances.
Then yep, I can tell ya that I know a guy. Meet me at the Rio Lounge tomorrow night.
He plays at the Rio.
No, he drinks there.
We're ready to open, Jimmy.
Let 'em all in.
All right, I got another one. A pirate walks into a bar with a ship's steering wheel on the front of his pants. The bartender says, "Hey, Captain, you got a steering wheel stuck to your crotch." Pirate says, "Arr, it's driving me nuts." Jimmy, you skinny son of a bitch. What wind blew you hither?
This is Donnie Novitsky.
Hey, pal.
Donnie
How
beat
are you?
Davy Sladek. Donnie here made it through Solomon Islands.
Well, I'll tickle your catastrophe. I liberated Dachau.
Jesus.
Man. So Jimmy told me about your band idea. I asked around about you. So my cousin marries this Polak, right? Turns out this guy played accordion at her wedding when he was something like, what, 10 years old?
You know the difference between an accordion and Hitler?
No.
One perpetrated years of oppression and humiliation on the Polish people. The other is Hitler.
You see, I am not only witty in myself, but the cause that wit is in other men.
I have no idea what you're saying, but I hope it means you're in.
It's Shakespeare, and yeah, that means he's in.
Oh, great! Great. So, now all we need are a couple horns and a monster on
I
drums.
know a guy, his trumpet is hot, a barrel of laughs, no, his bastard is not. But maybe we break him between you and I.
Let's do it.
All right. Then get your jokes ready, 'cause I know a guy.
Take it again from bar 4. For the love of God, stop, would ya? What's that note right there?
B flat.
How do you miss a B flat? It's a B flat trumpet.
I'm trying my best, Mr. Radel.
I know. Heartbreaking, isn't it? I'll see you next week. And ask your father if he's got the money to get your teeth fixed. Maybe that'll help.
Geez, Nick, you're trying for Teacher of the Year?
Yep.
Listen, this is the guy who thinks we belong in a band together.
Yeah, who else is on trumpet? I am not playing second.
It's just you. Hey, we need a trombone, though.
And a drummer.
He has to have served.
I know a guy, a former Marine. He blows like a champ and his licks are obscene. A bug up his ass, but I'd say worth a try. 'Cause if you want perfect, then I know a guy. That sucks so at my charm. Backed up by my brother. Sing on. Is it happening? I think it's really happening. I hear it and we're ready to open. Let 'em all in. I am not playing second. Yes, that means he's in. Back home in one piece, more or less. A genius on drums, on brain matter. Shy. The man you want rhythm, and I know a guy. It's happening. It's all happening. It's all happening.
I decided to play with you
No,
guys.
the best decision of your life.
Oh, no. That was hanging on to the steering wheel of my Jeep while it was flipping 3 times. 3 times, I'm telling you.
3 times, huh?
After the shell hit, 3 flips of the Jeep, and 3 operations on my back. How about that?
That's something, Johnny.
Which reminds me, I can now take my pain pill, but only after the gig, see, because they slow me down.
How much slower do you get? When they put you in reverse? You write a catchy tune, Nowitzki?
Catchy enough to win a contest? Oh, I got more where that came from. Okay, and Hotshot, next time you play a solo, just get down off the ceiling once in a while. Okay, it's all one color. It's selfish. I don't know how to break this to you. It's a solo. It's selfish by definition. Yeah, it's out of line. I can go play with Dwight Anson. He's doing the contest. Dwight Anson, you survive a POW camp to go play with a hack like that.
You know, there's a fine line between jazz and bad.
Yeah, so, I'm just saying, you all need to play my groove.
It ain't on the page, it ain't on the stage.
Or, practice makes perfect. Yeah, local broadcast is in 3 weeks, so I want to try out a few tunes, see what flies. Joe agreed to let us play a set here Sunday night.
No, I have dinner with my family every Sunday.
It'll be after dinner.
I'm not going out late on a Sunday.
So make it another night.
No! We are booked here for a set Sunday at 9. That's the deal.
In the future, I need more notice. I need a schedule. I got a wife and kids and 3 other standing gigs.
How much is it gonna pay? When we win this contest, it'll
Tonight
pay
was
more
your only
than-
freebie, Private. Every gig I play is food and shoes for my kids.
All right, well, I'll make sure we get something. Standard rate. Fine, Sunday. I'll have all the charts.
Sunday.
What day of the week is Sunday?
It's Sunday.
Oh, no, that's fine. I'm not doing anything. Hey, anybody need a lift?
Swing by the Rio?
Yeah, sure.
Make it. Try this one. A giraffe walks into a bar and says, "The high balls are on me."
No, I don't get it.
But you see, giraffes are really tall.
Right.
If you're gonna be a band leader, you better learn how to talk to people.
Oh, so now you're gonna pile on too, huh?
I was on the Reed. My ship explodes, I'm in the water with my dead friends. I play to forget that shit, not relive it.
So now you're saying my band's a shipwreck.
Forget it. My class load's too heavy this semester. Find another sax
Yeah, just
player.
wait. Yeah, Rubber said that you were good enough to go all the way to New York with us someday. What, you just gonna throw that away?
That's kind, but I barely remember the guy.
My best buddy in the 37th. And we talked about starting a band when we got back. Now, hitting it big in New York. He made me promise to look in on his wife if anything happened to him. So I'm an asshole because I've been walking past her door. I can't make myself knock. So want to know how it happened?
How bad was it?
Bad. Friendly fire.
Don't tell her. Make sure she's okay. You owe him that, but here's some free legal advice. Don't go to trial unless you're prepared to lose. I'll see you Sunday.
Looking ahead to the end of the month, we're happy to announce our Tribute to the Troops contest will be broadcast from the beautiful Ohio Theater. It'll be a special audience to be a part of, as your applause will factor into our judges' decision.
Hey, what's the big idea? Aren't you a little old for Ding Dong Ditch?
You're Julia.
Do I know you?
No, I recognize you from your picture.
Well, I hope there's no picture of me looking like this. Are you gonna make me yell down the sidewalk, or do you want something?
I'm Donnie Nowitzki. I was a buddy of Michael's in the 37th.
Who is it? Just a friend of Michael's.
I would have called first. I didn't have the number.
I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sorry, I'm a mess. I was baking a cake for church.
I don't want to bother you.
No, it's no bother. He mentioned you a lot in his letters. How did you find me?
Michael gave me the address.
And you're supposed to check in on me.
I'm just awfully sorry.
Well, I'm getting along.
Say, I have some pictures of Michael from when we were over there.
You do?
I didn't think to bring them. Maybe you want to see them sometime.
Sure.
I could come back.
You could come for dinner.
I don't want to impose.
How about Thursday? Say 5:30?
Sure, if you're sure.
I'll see you then.
How was your day?
Fine.
Did you help Grady with his homework?
Didn't have time.
We have a few bottles of Coca-Cola, or you can have milk. Do you know what he likes to drink? Julia, do you know what he drinks?
I don't know him at all, Ma. I'm late for work.
Was he with Michael when he died?
He didn't say.
Then don't ask him. He'll tell you if he wants to. Remember, your uncle never spoke a word about the First War after he got back. Not for the rest of his life.
So I don't ask questions, he doesn't talk, and we just sit across the table in silence.
Next to baseball, it's the national pastime.
I just want to know what happened.
What do you think that will get you?
Sleeping through the night, closing a chapter, maybe just getting out the door.
I didn't make you late this time.
You know what I want even more is to be just who I was before.
Pick up ketchup on your way home.
Self-assured, future all secured, that was Julia. Quick to trust, saw the world as just, that was Julia. Full of promise and full of pause. Hardly any of which this shop girl now employs. But I muddle through it, easy smile, avid cinephile, that was Julia, that was Julia, before being granted a gold star wide. A distinction that's redefining my whole life. Well, it feels like it does. I feel guilty because there are days when I just want to be who I was. Ma, I'm not saying I trade the life that I had with him for a minute. That was once in a lifetime love, and I know I was lucky to win it. And I'm told to be proud. All the newsreels and magazines practically shout it, but I'm never allowed.
just don't arrive fashionably late anymore.
Hiya. Boy, you look very nice.
Thank you. Come in. Ma, this is Donnie Novitsky.
How do you do?
June Adams, it is a pleasure to meet you.
Which one of you plays?
Oh, I used to, back in high school. 1876.
You want to try it out?
Yeah, maybe later.
Oh, I hope so. Please. Have a seat at the table. I have to get busy in the kitchen, but I have some deviled eggs you can have as a fancy appetizer. I'll have those out in a jiffy. Just...
Mom's nice.
She works hard at it.
Yeah. And your dad?
Oh, he's traveling for work, a salesman.
Oh, what's he sell?
Frigidaires, of all things.
Must be hard to lug around. Michael talked about you working at Halle Brothers department store.
At the cosmetics counter.
Yeah, and you sing.
Oh, I confine my singing to solos in church these days.
I'd like to hear you.
Well, unless you find yourself at Our Lady of Mercy this Sunday, that's pretty unlikely.
Wow, Mom? Yes. The top of the paprika shaker fell off. Like they say, you can't put the genie back in the bottle. So. I am so sorry.
No.
I am so embarrassed. Your mom is probably a gourmet cook.
No, my mom passed when I was 13.
I'm sorry.
No, I haven't had a good home-cooked meal, and I don't know how long. I'm very grateful for this. So I have these photos. Maybe we should wait till after dinner.
No, let's look now. It's fine.
I was in boot camp when we met. That picture's in Fiji. It's right after we landed. I had a tan about 10 minutes off the boat because I'm half Italian. But you know, he was full Polish, so he was a boiled lobster.
It happened every summer.
This is a patrol.
I'm sorry.
Why don't I let you go through these later?
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I see you wrote Michael on these. Is that what you called him?
We had a nickname for him.
Rubber?
That's the one.
He had it since high school, and I got really good at the jokes.
Well, I guess that's what you get with a last name like Trojan.
Exactly.
Alrighty then, dinner is almost ready. Julia, oh, you didn't touch the eggs.
We'll have them with dinner, Mom.
Oh.
Were you there?
Where?
Bougainville Island, when he died.
Yeah.
I hate deviled eggs. Be sure to tell my mom you like the roast, even if you don't. It's her specialty.
not tell me you get to do the big finale?
What are you doing here?
Well, he's here now, and the choir could sure use a tenor under 60.
Oh, your daughter's voice. Oh, it's beautiful. It's really high.
I can't keep a single wine glass in the house.
Do you sing swing?
I used to.
Well, listen, I put this band together, and we're playing a set tonight at the Blue Wisp. I was wondering if you'd come by to hear us.
Tonight? I have to work early tomorrow.
Oh, it's one set. 9 o'clock. You'll be home by 10. Promise. What do you say?
The Blue Wisp.
Yeah, on Superior and West 3rd.
9 o'clock?
Half-hour set.
All right.
All right.
Before you know it, it'll be just like it was before.
I think your dress looks great, as I am sure he'll say. I know it's not a date, so don't you look at me that way. You just deserve a break from staying home with me all day. I got the radio and books to read, I'll be okay. I got 100 hands of solitaire that I can play. And if you're still out late, I'll teach myself to knit crochet.
It's time to party start.
Before you know it,
It'll be just like it was before.
And before we go, folks, there is a young gal here tonight with a spectacular set of pipes, and I was hoping to have her sing something.
Donnie, no!
What are you doing? You didn't say anything about this. What are we supposed to play?
How about a standard? Something everybody knows. That's why they're called standards, right, Wayne? Yeah?
Donnie,
Come on, give her a hand, folks! Hey, come on up! Do an intro! Well, how about first steps? You could do that, right?
I guess I can try it.
What key?
Put it in C, guys.
Wait, I gotta transpose.
2, 3, and...
Pardon my brashness, dear, seeing you standing here. Dancing's more customary for a soiree. Isn't the band sublime? And as it happens, I'm just in the mood to do a two-step along the floor with me. I'm new here too, you see, my beauty charmingly coerced. No need to be so shy, take reassurance. I know how to guide you through the worst steps. First steps first.
I don't remember the bridge.
She doesn't remember the bridge.
It's all right. I be all alone.
I'm sorry.
Wait,
this was
wait,
a bad
no,
idea.
wait, it's my fault. The tempo's all wrong.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is. Hey, Davey, kick it up.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. From the bridge. Why be all alone? You got it. Why be all alone?
When music pours, I have nothing more unless you do.
She's terrific!
Unless we want a party full of flowers on the poles. Someone has to make the very first move. Starting is daunting through, trusting in something new. Fearful your luck will be reversed. Your luck is reversed, but I have a feeling I'm steady if you try. Soon you'll be dancing through rehearsed steps. First steps, first. First steps first. First steps first.
Wasn't she great, folks? I can't believe you put me on the spot like that.
Let's take a table,
That's
okay?
not an apology.
Hey, admit it. You're glad I got you up there.
That's not an apology either.
Yeah. Come here, fellas. Come here. You can officially meet Julia. This is Davey Sladek.
How do you do?
Can we get you a drink?
Oh, I hardly ever drink.
You want to trade livers?
Jimmy Campbell.
So glad you came.
Johnny Simpson. Nick Radel.
Great chops, miss. You should really sing pro.
The best I could hope for is to teach the kids choir at church.
Don't teach.
And here comes Lieutenant Wayne Wright. Now watch, he won't shake your hand because he'd have to wash his own 10 times after.
Ma'am, sorry to bow out, but I should be heading home. Good evening, everyone.
Family?
Yes, ma'am.
Kids?
Emily and Grady.
Well, they have a very talented father. It was nice to meet you.
What was your last name again?
Trojan. Go ahead, fill in your own joke.
Oh, no, I'm only asking. You see, I have trouble remembering things. You see, a shell hit my Jeep and it flipped 3 times. 3 times, I'm telling you. Well, see, no, I remember whole songs just listening to them once, you know, but other stuff, weeks at a time, nothing. But the way I see it, I'm one of the lucky ones.
You certainly are. You made it back home.
No, lucky I don't remember.
Hey, Zane! I am going to change my name to Donnie Nova. Tonight's the last time that we are introduced with my old polka name. And from now on, we are the Donnie Nova Band. What do you say?
I could see that on a marquee.
You are darn right! Every marquee from coast to coast. Right, because we know, fellas, don't we? We know. It can be all over like that.
1 minute you're there, next minute you're not.
And that is why we gotta win. Make the most of it. Because the guys who didn't make it back, they got nothing.
Like Michael.
But no, not Michael.
Excuse me, fellas, it's late, and I have to work in the morning.
No, Juliet, that...
No,
Michael's
you were all
honest.
swell
No,
tonight. A real pleasure to sing with you.
Don't go, I'm sorry.
Look, nice to meet all of you. Break a leg.
Who the hell's Michael?
You say one ugly thing and I'll rip your face off.
I was gonna say you found a winner, but you can go to hell.
I was gonna say the same thing, Donnie. She should sing with us. Harmonies, duets, maybe.
Yeah, but she's not a vet. There goes your gimmick.
She has every right to be in the band.
Michael was her husband. He was my best friend in the 37th. He didn't make it.
It'll be just like it was.
Why be all alone when music calls? I have nothing more or less to prove. But unless we want a party full of flowers on the walls, someone has to make the very first move.
Hiya.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
I wanted to catch you before the store opened.
I have to get in there. I'll be late.
I've been waiting for 2 hours.
Parents warn their kids about people like you.
Listen, I'm awfully sorry about last night.
You did your good deed. You checked in on me. I'm fine. Time served.
The guys really loved you. I want you to come sing backup with the band.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, Davey says he can get us a gig at Oliver's nightclub. That's a really classy
You're looking
place.
for window dressing. That department is on the 6th floor.
Oh, a wisecracker. Well, you might be watching too many pictures.
Well, enough to know not to get myself in a no-win situation.
Like walking in there every day to wait on a bunch of rich old ladies.
I don't need to be rescued.
What if I do? Starting is daunting, true. Trusting in something new. Fearful your luck will be reversed. Come to a rehearsal tonight. If it doesn't work out, you'll never see my face again. But if it does, it'll be a heck of a lot more exciting than singing a solo in church.
All right, I'll give it a try, but there are a lot of things I want to know about Michael.
First steps first.
No, you've got a mistake in the voicing.
Where?
Bar 74, the chord's coming off the bridge. I should be on the 5th. Move everyone else up.
No, it's fine.
Trombone on the 3rd in that register is breaking rule number 1 of a ring.
And I'm breaking the rule, Wayne. Relax, this guy won't fall.
Put a mute in it, Wayne.
Stop touching my stuff with your sweaty hands.
Well, germs can survive in my sweat. It's 40 proof.
Come on, hey, come on. Can we do those bars? Everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hallelujah. So just
end of the phrase. And as everyone plays, it gets
Watch out, I'm proud and tall. You're making it minor. Should be major. You're doing proud and tall, and it should be proud and tall.
Proud and tall.
Again.
Proud and tall.
With me. Proud and tall. That's it.
I got it. Disaster averted. That's why I chose the bass. Holds me up when I'm half cropped.
We're gonna break soon. How about a pot of coffee?
Hey, when you guys play those stabs at the end, we jump on that syncopation more. Make the fall off bigger.
They should have choreography there. Pornography, right? What are they supposed to...
I hear Nick gives lessons.
Piss off!
Nick,
stop!
It's a good thing you're one of the best, because putting up with you is an endurance test.
But I know that all this is worth all the sweat, because when we're named the winners, we will finally get to have order out of chaos
and money to burn.
No more need for teaching,
the promised return to life the way it was.
and we can have this all because I look to my left, I look to my right, I see other guys fight the same fight, and during those few short hours a day, the noise in my head goes away, and I breathe through the instrument, breathe through the end of the phrase, and as everyone plays, it gets easier. Pick up the tempo, jazz up the beat, kick up the band, ticker tape in the street. Take to the floor now, don't be discreet. So to cut loose, go and grab some tweet. Cause you deserve it. Go out and have a ball, cause you deserve it. Don't let the rhythm talk, cause when you got the call, it's turn around and talk, you deserve it. Don't need a reason, don't need a rhyme. Just swing, have a heck of a time. Acts like tomorrow ain't gonna come. When it goes bad, don't need the sun, cause you deserve it. Go out and have it all, cause you deserve it. Don't let the rhythm talk, cause when you got the call, it's turn around and talk, you deserve it. I've got a big parade. You painted
heard them here at Oliver's before they hit the big time.
Crowd sure love the two of you. Oh, thank you. Now, how about two Manhattans?
Oh, why not? Hey, I even remembered the bridge.
Well, you did more than that. You knocked it out of the ballpark. It feels fantastic, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Hey, Donnie.
Yes, sir.
Say, Private, that was aces. Can you do tomorrow night?
I'd have to ask the guys. It'd be the same set.
Okay, well, the same set's fine. Ask the guys. Let me know. Bob, those drinks are on the house. Have a good night, folks.
Thank you, Oliver.
Thank you.
How about that?
It was You Deserve It that did it. They like that one the best.
Oh, it's got a real Duke Ellington flavor. But those surprise chords are a little Stan Kenton.
How do you know about Stan Kenton?
Michael's record collection.
I should have guessed. I was gonna say, speaking of Michael.
Yes?
Well, you gotta admit that Donnie Nova has a terrific ring to it. And so I was thinking...
I married Michael Trojan. My name is Julia Trojan.
Naturally. But what if you used your maiden name, Julia Adams? It sounds made for the pictures.
I'm not going to change who I am.
It might be a distraction to some
If
people.
It's a distraction. It's because they're 12-year-old boys. I've learned to live with that.
But wouldn't it be great if you could see Nova?
Don't push me.
Julia. Think of all the record sales with our names. There's no reason to get upset.
Not here.
I'm just saying, think about it up on the marquee. The Donnie Nova Band featuring Julia Adams.
Michael's buried in some place called Manila. I'll never get to Manila. I never got to say goodbye. A lot of things just vanished with no explanation, and I want to know how his hands were folded in the casket, if his uniform was pressed, if his hair was combed right, a million things that keep me up at night, and I don't need anything else erased. Certainly not his name.
Hey, trust me. You don't ever want to see Manila.
I just want answers. Look, it's the Donnie Nova Band featuring Julia Trojan. That's the deal. Take it or leave it.
Deal.
Let's go tell the guys we got another gig. And then you can walk me home, Donnie Nova.
So I says to him, I survived mustard gas and pepper spray. I guess that makes me a seasoned veteran. I'm okay. This is me, Julia. As much as I know you'd like to, I can take myself to bed.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Wait, what if he's like this on game day? Here, it doesn't even show at all.
I think you got bigger problems.
Is that so?
You really think You Deserve It as a winner?
It's a solid blues structure, good hook. Can't go wrong with that.
I think Dwight Anson might have a better song.
How do you know what kind of song Dwight Anson's got?
There's no rule against a sideman playing with more than one band.
I got that rule.
Look, I want to play with you and the guys, but I need to win. Teaching barely covers my rent.
You would do this to your brothers.
Careful, buddy. You don't get to judge.
I will knock your goddamn teeth out.
Stop.
See how well you play for Dwight Anson now.
Stop, please. Just walk me home.
Show's in a week. I'll be on the bandstand with the best song.
Walk me home, Tommy. Come on.
There's a train. It leaves the station at 5:15.
But that was Rubber. He always said, you wait. When we make it big, we are taking the train straight to New York. 5:15 to Grand Central. First class. All the way. And when we win the state broadcast, I bet that's exactly how they're going to send us. The Cleveland Limited.
I bet so.
Who the hell am I kidding? We're up against huge big bands. We're barely up a combo. One of them's going AWOL. One of them's going to fall off the bandstand. Michael would have done it better. All of it.
It's here somewhere. Oh, listen. When I was young, I had no need for compass or for guide. A starry chart of instinct was imprinted here inside, and unaware that days of doubt and loss would soon begin. The
one true course to follow was the one I found within. What's that, Shakespeare? Did Davy give that to you?
Neither bard nor beard. It's me, silly.
You really wrote that?
They're just little poems, but writing them helps me get through it all.
Let me see.
Absolutely not. They are private.
Is it a diary or poems?
Well, just poems.
Okay, then what's the big deal? Well, I'll return it in the morning. What, come on, I'm a guy in need of inspiration.
You'll make fun of them.
I won't. Maybe. No, I won't, trust me.
Okay, don't stay up all night reading them. Get some sleep.
Gave up on that a long time ago.
And I won't deny when I lost him, it broke my soul. Did I just take a step towards somehow being whole, closer to who I was?
Just read it down with me.
Once upon a time, I would wake beside a man who would make me feel like nothing could take him from me.
It's really good, Julia.
It's a little overwhelming.
Here, look, the stanza here, it becomes the bridge, see? It's almost like a Gershwin song, you know?
Gershwin's got nothing on you. But then he's dead, so there's that.
I don't know what to say.
Say that this can be our song for the contest.
No, but we have a song. You deserve it. And your lyrics are perfect.
My lyrics are snappy. They're for kicks. You have honesty. You have sensitivity. You have
lady parts.
Maybe that's it. Whatever it is, this song is better.
Yeah, the contest is in a few days.
We need Nick on the bandstand with us. He'll know this one's a winner. Come on. I'll have all the charts finished by tomorrow. Okay, I'll stay up all night. I'm good at that.
It's not about the troops, Donnie.
The hell it isn't. It's your story. What better tribute to the troops?
It's a solo for a woman. You wouldn't even get to sing.
It's the Donnie Nova Band featuring Julia Trojan. Yeah, that was the deal.
Singing about Michael. Doesn't that just beat all?
I think it will. This song will get us to New York. Everything hangs on New York.
And it looks like we got our song.
Such right accent Ann Ryan, your host for tonight's broadcast, brought to you by Bayer Aspirin, just in time for the holidays. Ho, ho, ho. Our last contestants are 6 of our boys just home from the war and a young lady whose husband gave his life in the Pacific. With a song for all the Gold Star women out there, the Donny Nova Band featuring Julia Trojan.
Once upon a time, I would wake beside a man who would make me feel like nothing could take him from me. Once I thought forever was real. I thought my life was ideal. I thought that nothing could steal it, you see. Once I learned how wrong I had been, that sometimes dreams can cave in, and what then? Once I learned the hard way, faith in ever after was done, and I gave up ever wondering when love will come and find me again. And it's almost like time has stood still, like a lifetime I under the forest, and I've no ties born from the chill. Although I know how much I've lost, trouble is the more you deny, the more you don't even try, the more the world passes by in a pace. Soon you find you don't even know how many years you let go. The chance is wasted in so many ways. Lately I've been thinking it's time to take a look at what I'm doing there. Clinging to it only, heaven knows there's more than one man. Maybe I should be planning for when love will come and find me again. Letting go of what might have been and letting something else in. Only then love will come and find me.
And now it is time for our judges' momentous decision. Thank you, Roger. The winning song that will represent the great state of Ohio is Love Will Come and Find Me Again.
This is going to change every one of our lives. For all of us vets out there, we appreciate this more than we can say. Julia.
Well, this is certainly more exciting than singing the solo in church. Thank you so much. Thank you.
On behalf of everyone here at the beautiful Ohio Theater on the Reeve Gauche of Lake Erie, congratulations and good night, one and all.
Bring in the house curtain. Well done, Gene.
Oh, such an honor, Roger.
Bobby, keep come take the picture, please. All right, fellas, get together there. That's it. Closer. All right, here we go. Big smiles. Perfect. Mr. Nova, congratulations. I'm Roger, co-producer. Let me go over a few things with you right away.
Yes, sir. These are the papers that explain everything that will happen in New York, rules, time restrictions, so forth. Two things are most important. The broadcast is on Sunday, December 16th. But there's a preliminary off-air on Wednesday the 12th to determine which bands will make the broadcast.
A preliminary? Wasn't this the preliminary for New York?
Well, it's only a 2-hour program, Mr. Nova.
Wait a minute, I...
Sweetie. Furthermore, you're responsible for travel and accommodation expenses for any and all personnel, whether on-air or support staff.
We have to pay for everything.
Yes.
Sir, even if we go cheap, that's going to cost close to $1,000. We don't have that kind of money.
Nobody does. Who can afford that?
Only enough bands to make a 2-hour program.
Well, that's hilarious, Jack Benny, but the punchline is we can't go.
Listen, the public believes all 48 states are being represented here. That's just not what you're selling.
What are you, the legal?
As a matter of fact, I'm getting a law degree
No.
right now.
What we're selling here is Bayer aspirin, in case you didn't notice.
I fought Hitler so you can sell aspirin?
This isn't about you.
It's American Songbook's tribute to the troops, sir. We are the troops.
Actually, you're just a contestant, and you have until Friday, November 16th, to call NBC and confirm or forfeit your appearance.
You should at least be entitled to travel.
What you think you're entitled to may not be compatible with broadcasting a nationwide music contest with enough time to sell
Their fucking aspirin.
Watch it, pal. Look, if you're not happy with this opportunity we're handing you, we'll give it to the runner-up. New York won't know the difference.
Everyone just heard us win.
Who? A couple folks in Cleveland? Come on, kid, rule number 1, if no one saw it, it didn't happen.
So, if by some miracle we raise enough money in time, we gotta call you to tell you we're gonna pay our own way, put ourselves up, and then we still gotta audition with no guarantee we'll even be on the broad. Don't touch me!
I don't make the rules.
Well, who does? Because maybe they take suggestions. Like throwing us out of plane, see how many of us make it parachuting in, or a 3-day march. Hey, it's winter, so we lose a few toes.
We don't ask for much, we dig our own latrines.
And only clean water.
What's a little dysentery between friends?
Hey, you remember that, right? Because you were there, right?
Or were you in your fucking corner office?
This copy is yours. Again, congratulations. It's a swell tune.
How many bottles will it take to make this one go away?
I can think of something quicker. It never ends.
There is a train. It leaves the station at 5:15, and it's direct from Union Terminal right there in Public Square. 5:15, and where does it arrive? At Grand Central Station. The Cleveland Limited of New York Central Railroad has first-class Pullman cars for big-time movie stars, and we're gonna take one. I see it all. The leather seat, the steak we'll eat, and then that train conductor's call. He'll say right this way, we've reserved this just for you. You've been waiting for this day. It's the least that we can do. Let me take your bags, my friend. You've been carrying those far too long. Troubled times are at an end, and we're waiting to hear your song. It's a privilege, sir, may I say. Right this way. And in Times Square, the Hotel Astor stands 11 stories high, a first-class grand hotel. The lobby's in a movie that I saw last month as well, with Garland and Walker. And on the top, a rooftop garden with a bandstand in the sky. Cream of the crop, where Dorsey swings and Ellis sings, and I swear someday so will I. They'll say right this way, we've reserved this just for you. You've been waiting for this day. It's the least that we can do. You've
After trenches in the rain, and after running for cover, while dodging the flak, and 3 years and 8 months to fight my way back, losing my faith, busting my ass. I think that we are entitled to travel first class. Don't you? How? Whatever gigs, whatever dates, whatever bookings we can get, we take them all. If there's a club in town where we can play a set, we are not finished yet. There's liquor